And in talks with Eknath Shinde, Milind Narvekar, even his closest aide, has opened up lines with the Shinde camp. Returning from Goa, where he met his legislators and supporters, Chief Minister of Maharashtra Eknath Shinde chairs the first meeting in Mantralaya on disaster management, heavy rains. Fadnavis also takes stock. Rahul Narvekar has filed nomination for the post of Speaker of the Maharashtra Assembly. The BJP is backing him. He could be the next Speaker. Udaipur killers have been sent to NIA transit remand for the next 24 hours. No High Court relief for Alt News co-founder Zubair. He stays in police custody at least until tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on The Burning Question. I'm Niranjan. Uddhav Thackeray is out of office. There's already a new government in Maharashtra which took oath yesterday. That's on Thursday. And going by the math, it is certain that Shinde Fadnavis will be able to prove their majority on the 4th of July, 2 days from now. And although he's out of office, Uddhav Thackeray is still very bitter. He's not out of trouble. The Shiv Sena faction, led by now Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, maintains its claim to Bala Saheb's Shiv Sena, saying that they're the original followers and they've staked claim. Story is not over yet.
The new Chief Minister of Maharashtra and his deputy set off to work right after the oath taking yesterday. And today, after returning from Goa, where Chief Minister Eknath Shinde met his legislators, he went to Mantralaya taking charge of the office of the CM and chairs a meeting of the State Disaster Management Department.
बाकी एमएलए जो है कल मुंबई पहुंचेंगे 3 और 4 को अधिवेशन बुलाया है गवर्नर साहब ने और उसमें जो भी प्रक्रिया है स्पीकर की और ट्रस्ट वोट की वो पूरी की जाएगी.
While Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis chaired the meeting on OBC reservation,
मेट्रो 3 इसका बहुत काम हो चुका है, लेकिन जब तक कारशेड का काम नहीं होता तब तक ये मेट्रो शुरू नहीं हो सकती. पिछली सरकार ने जहां कारशेड प्रपोज किया वो जगह अभी भी डिस्प्यूट में है और वो जगह मिलने के बाद भी 4 साल कारशेड नहीं हो सकता.
And even as a new government took charge, the former Chief Minister faced another setback when the Supreme Court refused to hear urgent plea on suspension of rebel MLAs. In his first public address after stepping down as the Maharashtra CM, Uddhav Thackeray attacked the new Chief Minister, claiming a state on Shiv Sena.
पुन्हा एकदा शिवसैनिकांमध्ये संभ्रम निर्माण करण्यासाठी शिवसेनेचा मुख्यमंत्री हा तसा शिवसेनेचा मुख्यमंत्री नाही, कारण शिवसेनेला बाजूला ठेवून शिवसेनेचा मुख्यमंत्री होऊ शकत नाही. हा एक पहिला महत्त्वाचा मुद्दा आहे.
Uddhav also slammed the new government over RA shed issue.
माझ्यावरती राग आहे ना, माझ्यावरती राग काढा, माझ्या पाठीवाद करा, पण मुंबईच्या काळजात कट्यार घुसवू नका. माझा राग मुंबईवरती काढू नका. आरेचा निर्णय त्यांनी जो बदलला त्याने मला खरंच दुःख झालेलं आहे. हा काही कोणाचा खासगी प्लॉट नाहीये. तिकडे कोणाही बिल्डरला आपण तो आंदण देत नाही आहोत. तिथे जे काही पर्यावरणासाठी आवश्यक असलेले जंगल आणि वनराई होती जी एका रात्रीचं खेळ चालले, आता त्यांचं ब्रीदवाक्य आहे.
However, the most urgent worry for Uddhav would definitely be what will come up next week, when the new government proves its numbers in the assembly. While Shinde claims to be the original Sena, after losing the chief ministership, will Uddhav lose his party too? Let's debate.
Joining us in the debate this evening, Karan Verma, author, political analyst, live from Lucknow; Kailash Adhikari, managing director, Governance Now, live from Mumbai; Devendra Pai, political analyst, joining us live from Mumbai; Kishore Tiwari, political analyst, leaning towards the Shiv Sena; Manasvi Thapar, political analyst; and Professor Manojit Mandal, political analyst, who leans towards the Trinamool Congress; and Shaina NC, spokesman of the BJP, will be joining us live. Kishore Tiwari, why did Why did Uddhav Thackeray... Okay, before I come across to you, those are live pictures coming in. Live pictures coming in from Mantralaya, where the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. I think that's the Deputy Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis, who's just leaving Mantralia. Those are pictures coming in. He's taking stock. That's Devendra Fadnavis smiling to the media. He earlier took stock and he's held a series of meetings. One of the things he's said very clearly, Shina NC is also joining us on the phone line. She's on the broadcast this evening. Is that this RA project? And I still remember when this government came in, one of the first decisions they took was on the RA project. Now, it's gone, Mr. Kishore Tiwari. But let me ask you, why is it that Uddhav Thackeray faction is so bitter about the decisions being taken? Why was Uddhav so bitter? Even today he said they backstabbed me. He said he's not a Shiv Sainik CM. A few days back he had said we will see if a Shiv Sainik CM is ever appointed or allowed by the BJP. Why is your faction so bitter, Mr. Kishore Tiwari? And then Shina will come in. Mr. Tiwari.
No. We are a Shiv Sena. There is no fraction of Shiv Sena and all these things. The Shiv Sena belongs to Thackeray and it will be of Bal Thackeray only. So Uddhav Thackeray is the real successor and only 40 MLAs defected and people will reject them. Other thing, they betrayed us. BJP wants Shiv Sena man to be a chief minister. They should have come through the Matoshri only. But they have opted this route. Let us see what the people decide. But we will show who is real Sena and who is a bogus Sena. So those people who backstab.
Are you calling them bogus Sena? 1 minute. Just to stop, just to interrupt you at that point there. Are you calling them bogus Sena? They have 39 out of 55, which is more than 2/3. I think we're getting in a soundbite of Eknath Shinde. That's the breaking news update. If I can just request our viewers, if I can play out Mr. Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister.
परिस्थितीमध्ये अतिवृष्टीमुळे जीवित आणि मालमत्तेचं नुकसान होऊ नये यासाठी त्या सर्व उपाययोजना करण्यासंदर्भामध्ये रिजन वाईज चर्चा झाली. सर्व विभाग जे आपले आहेत हे अलर्ट आहेत. कुठल्याही समस्येला तोंड देण्यासाठी, प्रिव्हेंट करण्यासाठी सगळेजण सज्ज आहेत आणि सगळ्यांनी आपापली तयारी त्या ठिकाणी काय आहे या बैठकीमध्ये सांगितलेली आहे. त्यामुळे NDRF असेल किंबहुना इतर ज्या काही एजन्सीज आहेत या सर्व अलर्ट आहेत. त्यांचं ज्या काही टीम आहेत त्या देखील वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी डिप्लॉय केलेल्या आहेत आणि निश्चितपणे अतिवृष्टी झाली तर कुठल्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये नागरिकांचं नुकसान होणार नाही. लँडस्लाईड झाली तर त्या ठिकाणी जे लँडस्लाईडचे स्पॉट आहेत ते आयडेंटिफाय केलेले आहेत. त्यांना सुरक्षित स्थळी हलवण्याच्या देखील सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत. त्यांची काळजी घेण्याच्या सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत. त्यांना सुरक्षित स्थळी हलवणं, त्यांना जेवणाचं व्यवस्था करणं, त्यांची राहण्याची व्यवस्था करणं, ह्या सगळ्या सूचना दिल्या आहेत. कुठल्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये या राज्यातल्या नागरिकाला कुठलाही तोशीस लागणार नाही, त्याला त्याची गैरसोय होणार नाही याची काळजी राज्य सरकारने घेतलेली आहे. डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट की जो बैठक हुई है उसमें उप मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय देवेंद्र जी फडणवीस सर भी थे. बाकी आर्मी, नेवी, एयरफोर्स, NDRF और सभी विभाग के वरिष्ठ अधिकारी इस बैठक में शामिल थे. अतिवृष्टि जो हो रही, बड़े पैमाने पर बारिश हो रहा है, इसका किसी तरह से ये राज्य के जनता को नुकसान नहीं हो, उनके जाने माल की रक्षा करे, उनके सभी जो है ये पूरी तरह हमारी जो टीम है ये अलर्ट है. पूरी तरह सभी लोगों ने अपनी तैयारी दिखाई, क्या क्या व्यवस्था की है, क्या क्या उपाय योजना है जो प्रिवेंट करने के लिए, इसके सभी चर्चा इस बैठक में हुई है. और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि किसी भी परिस्थिति का मुकाबला करने के लिए राज्य सरकार के सभी विभाग तैयार हैं.
सर, दुसरा प्रश्न असा होता की आरेचा काल आपण निर्णय घेतला. उद्धव ठाकरेंनी असं म्हटलेलं आहे, माझ्या पाठीत खंजीर खुपसला मुंबईकरांच्या खुर्चीवर.
कालच आमची कॅबिनेट झालेली आहे. यामध्ये पीक पाणी प्रकल्प जे आहेत या बाबतीमध्ये चर्चा झालेली आहे
And the remaining
यामध्ये
proposals
मी
that
आपल्याला
has been
एकच,
discussed,
आश्वस्त करू
there are many
इच्छितो
of the projects
जे
that
राज्याच्या
have to be
हिताचं आणि
completed,
जनतेच्या हिताचं
which
ते
is very
लोकांना
important for the
जे
development of the
हवंय
state,
आणि लोकांच्या हिताचं आणि राज्याच्या
what
हिताचं
the
जे
people
आहे
want,
तेच आमचं सरकार
and what will be the
नक्की करेल.
benefit to the
कुठल्याही
people of
परिस्थितीमध्ये
Maharashtra.
कुणावरही अन्याय होईल अशा प्रकारचं
For
कुठलंही
that,
काम
the
आमचं सरकार
project that
करणार
has
नाही.
been directed to the authorities to take the steps and complete the project that has been pending since
स्वर्गीय
years.
वसंतराव नाईक सर की जयंती है कृषि दिन के हम लोग कृषि दिन उसका सेलिब्रेट करते या कृषि दिन कहते हैं हम लोग और किसान जो है हमारे देश के ये राज्य के ये उसको हमको अहम महत्व देना है और इस राज्य में किसानों के लिए जितना भी भरसक प्रयास किया जाए राज्य सरकार करेगा और यही कहूँगा मैं कि किसान आत्महत्या मुक्त महाराष्ट्र कैसे हो इसके लिए सरकार प्राथमिकता देगी। जितने भी जो प्रोजेक्ट है प्रलंबित है उसे आगे बढ़ाने का काम राज्य सरकार करेगी, जैसे बाला साहेब ठाकरे समृद्धि महामार्ग हो या मुंबई गोवा महामार्ग हो, पुणे रिंग रोड हो, जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट हम लोग करते हैं MTHL का प्रोजेक्ट हो, जल संपदा के कई प्रोजेक्ट हैं जो प्रलंबित है जो आगे रहे हैं उसे आगे बढ़ाएंगे और बड़े पैमाने पर जो किसानों की ज़मीन है इरिगेटेड होगी और उनको किसानों को फ़ायदा होगा। ऐसी कोशिश राज्य सरकार की है और उसको हम लोग प्राथमिकता देंगे। राज्य सरकार ये राज्य का सर्वांगीण विकास कैसे हो, ये राज्य में जितने भी घटक है उनको न्याय कैसे मिले, जो राज्य की योजनाएं है राज्य का जो योजनाओं को जो फायदा है एंड यूजर तक जो आखिरी घटक है वहाँ तक कैसे पहुँचे, इसके लिए पूरा ध्यान राज्य सरकार रखेगी। इतना ही मैं इस वक्त कहूँगा, बाकी फिर आगे हम लोग मिलते रहेंगे, बात करते रहेंगे, आगे बढ़ेंगे। धन्यवाद।
So Eknath Shinde, is in action there. He's going all out. Okay, coming back to Shaina NC, you heard what the Chief Minister is trying to do, ensuring that while the monsoon and the rains continue to batter different parts of Maharashtra, he's taking stock. In fact, he's making different rounds. He made a round to Goa, he came back, he's taking stock, holding meetings. And the Uddhav Thackeray faction, we have a representative here, that's Kishore Tiwari, calls Eknath Shinde and his entire team bogus Sena. Can I get a response to bogus Sena? Comment made by Kishore Tiwari. Shaina.
Well, I think that Kishore Tiwari is
what authority the China NCI? What I say, that I mean. What I say, that I mean.
Shaina hasn't even
China
spoken. In fact, I haven't heard her at all. Can she speak, please? I haven't
He
heard her
hasn't
at all.
given me a chance to speak. What has he heard? See, let's go back to 2019. We had elections where you had a bride and groom stand on the reception after the wedding, and there you have the bride disappear with two partners called the NCP and the Congress. At that time, we didn't cry foul. We said that prove on the floor of the House. They came to power. We sat as a responsible opposition. Cut to 2022. Here you have 2/3 majority above that of a party for their own internal reasons, right, wrong or otherwise, whether it is inaccessibility, whether it's accountability, whether it's Hindutva, whatever their reasons are, their MLAs chose to leave. And despite that, you have made this out to be as if a kind of a lotus operation. It's not. It's an internal issue of the Shiv Sena. And if they have stepped out with the Honorable Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, I think you must realize
Why are you
that
so
the
bitter, Mr.
development
Tiwari?
of the
Just let
people
us
of
speak.
Maharashtra cannot change. You have Devendra Fadnavis, who has absolutely worked to the best of his ability as a Pradhan Sevak with no lust for power. These are the things that you should be talking about. And
I'll tell you, Shaina, what's happening is
another is for journalists to speculate, but I can understand the kind of insult and the humiliation to the Mahavinash Agadi, because this is absolutely their Vinash.
Mr. Tiwari, don't speak over Shaina NC, please. Can I request you, sir? Don't speak over Shaina NC. Can I request you, Mr. Tiwari? I know you're extremely bitter this evening. I know you're extremely bitter. I mean, you could have shown the graciousness to just, congratulate him and tell him all the best instead of trying to block every move that he now tries to do. You can do that. You can do
Can I
that,
just
but he's the leader of your party now, Mr. Tiwari.
First thing I want to say.
He's the leader of your
Nobody
party.
can
Can Shina make a? I'll let Shina complete.
Minus us from the Maharashtra politics.
He's the leader of your party, sir.
See, this kind of reaction
Who
which
is
is
the
coming
leader
from
of the
Mr.
party?
Tiwari is expected because they are done and
Uddhav Thackeray
dusted.
is our leader.
Want only
Only
development.
Uddhav Thackeray is our leader.
They want stability and they want to get Maharashtra back on track. So many infrastructure projects that the Honorable Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister have talked about, which were in the back burners for reasons best known to us. Now the time has come to get out of this political slugfest and understand that in a democracy, numbers speak and numbers are determined by the legislators, numbers are determined by what the public mandate is. And if you have so much anxiety, then prove your majority when you come back to power, if you ever do in the years to come. If you don't have the numbers, then please understand that there is a provision where if two-thirds majority
Niranjan,
comes
should I
out
speak
and
now?
if they choose
Yes,
to
1 minute,
form,
please. Can you complete your point?
by the single largest party, this is the
Niranjan,
number.
should I
Yes, 1
speak
minute.
now?
1 minute. Mr. Tiwari, why are you speaking over her? 1 minute. Okay, Shinde, Shina, 1 minute. Shina, 1 minute. Okay, Shina, hold on. Mr. Tiwari, can I request you, Mr. Tiwari, when she's speaking, why are you speaking over her, sir? She's making a point. She didn't speak over you when you were speaking.
Arey,
Why are
I
you
should be
speaking
allowed
over her,
to
sir?
speak. She is speaking on a Eknath
Okay.
Shinde's behalf. Who
So
is
what's
she
the
to
problem?
Speak on the Eknath Shinde's behalf.
Eknath
Let
Shinde is
me
the chief
speak.
minister. Are you saying he's not your chief minister? Are you saying he's not your chief minister?
He is not our chief minister. Let us.
1 minute.
And there is the, nobody can dump.
Sir, he's the chief
Uddhav
minister of
Thackeray. Let us
Maharashtra,
have
whether
a
you like it or
floor
not.
there, And then you speak.
No, but
Who
sir,
is-
even Mr. Sharad Pawar, who advises Uddhav Thackeray, has admitted and congratulated Mr. Eknath Shinde as the chief minister, and he said, congratulations. Why are you so bitter? He's your chief minister also, sir. He's your chief minister also.
Let him prove. Let him prove the majority on the floor. Then we will understand. Nobody can split us. Nobody can split us. Why are you so vulnerable? So vulnerable to decide the fate of the Shiv Sena? Shiv Sena, you cannot dump us.
What is there to be?
We are with
This-
the Maharashtra people. We are in Maharashtra.
Okay.
Niranjan, can I come in?
Yeah, Karan. Yeah, Shina, before you come in, 1 minute. Shina, before you come in, I'm just trying to understand, where you're getting your confidence from, Mr. Tiwari, because, I'd like to, get your advice on that. You have a lot of confidence. Your party, that is the Uddhav Thackeray faction, has a lot of confidence, even now, about the numbers. Even now, you're saying you have the numbers. What is your number, sir? What is your number? Last number we heard was 55.
We are
55 with Eknath Shinde. 40 he says he's got 40. By the way, the breaking news today, I don't know how I missed to break that story. Wait, sir, breaking news update. Let me tell you, okay, calmly. The breaking news update is, we heard
why?
his right-hand man, Mr. Milind Narvekar, is also talking to the Eknath Shinde camp. Did you know that? Did you know that, sir? Mr. Tiwari, did you know that? That Milind Narvekar is speaking to their camp.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very good thing. He will come back.
He will also come back.
Tomorrow.
He will also come back. Okay, let me go in Karan Verma.
No,
This is
Niranjan.
fantastic. By the way, for those who don't know who Milind Narvekar is, Milind Narvekar was, I don't know whether he is, but was the right-hand man of Uddhav Thackeray. Karan Verma and Manojit has been wanting to come in. Karan. Okay, Mr. Tiwari, listen to others also, please. Listen to others also. I'll give you a chance.
Niranjan, the fact is that just like Shorji, there are still many people who are in denial. They've lost their government. They are on the verge of losing their party today, but they are still in denial. They're still waiting for them to come back to their fold. Sir, this ship has sailed. You lusted for power, and when you lust for power, power eludes you, and along with power, your identity eludes you. Today, Uddhav Thackeray is facing an identity crisis. He deserted Hindutva, the plank that got him into prominence. and then he kept lusting for power. Right till the end, Niranjan, they tried every trick in the book to stick to power. Shiv Sena, the Shiv Sena of Bala Sahib was never known to cling to power. They were the kingmakers. They had immense power even without occupying the highest office. But Uddhav Thackeray is different, and that is why he is not going to be able to inherit the legacy. Uddhav Thackeray has a huge task in front of him, and let me tell you, the civic polls, the BMC polls are right around the corner, 4 months down the line. There is still a slender, slim chance for Uddhav Thackeray to go back to his drawing board and start connecting with the Shiv Sainiks. Go back to Hindutva that got you into prominence. This is your repentance time. This is your time for redemption. But if you are continuing to be in denial, if you are still going to stall the progress of the new government and say this is not our CM, we are still having the numbers, then I am afraid it's going to be lock, stock, barrel, game over for you sooner than later.
Is it not over already? Let me get in Manojit Mandal. Manojit Mandal, where are they getting the confidence from? You know, as an outsider, as an outside observer, where do you think Shiv Sena, Uddhav faction is getting this confidence from?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why he has got confidence. He is the real face of Sena and the real face of Hindutva in Maharashtra, which means tolerance, inclusivity and liberalism. That's what Uddhav Thackeray is all about. And the people that you are mentioning as false or bogus, and rightly pointed out by my friend, are actually BJP Sena. They will have two options. Either most of them will come back to the original Sena fold, or they will have to merge with the BJP. In fact, BJP is running the government. BJP has got the super CM. Everyone knows. It is amply clear, even apparently. So few of them, the self-serving opportunists, were actually bought, I make this charge again, actually purchased by BJP, will stick to them. They will
do you have any proof of this purchase, sir? Because a lot of people have been saying purchase. Manojit Mandal, it's a very serious charge. So it's a very serious charge, you know, because tomorrow people will ask, how are you making that charge? Okay, can I get?
I'm making this charge once again. Yes. Yes. Who paid their bills in the 7-star hotel? Who paid their bills for 7 days in the 7-star hotel?
7 or 5?
Who paid their bills for the
7 or 5? 7-star or 5-star? Because we heard even Shiv Sena MLAs went to a 7-star hotel in Mumbai.
To Baroda, to Mumbai, to Guwahati again.
Devendra Pai saying something. Yeah, I'm just coming to you, Adhikar Kailash. Devendra Pai saying something. What are you saying, Devendra? Karan, I'm coming back to you. Yeah, let me get my other panelists who haven't spoken one word. Shaina wants to come in.
I want to ask you two things.
Okay, you made a serious charge.
Heard you right.
When you're speaking, I was not speaking. When you're speaking, I'm not speaking. Don't shout now. Don't shout now. A real artist, a real gentleman, a very good CM, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray was driven out because of BJP's money, power and machination.
Visit him in Matoshri during her trip to Mumbai. It's a norm in the Shiv Sena that people, when they come to Mumbai to meet the Sena leaders, they visit them in the Matoshri.
So you just called him patient, tolerant.
Who is this person?
His name is Devendra Pai. His name is Devendra Pai, and with him on the screen is Kailash Adhikari. 1 minute. Why are you calling them intolerant?
BJP Sena.
No, are you calling them intolerant? 1 minute.
Marched with the BJP. They have marched with the BJP. The formal announcement will take place before the next election. You wait. All of them have marched with the BJP.
No, let me ask you a question. Okay, let Shaina, actually, you know what, let Shaina take that question because you made a very serious allegation. I'll get a quick 30-second response from her. Shaina and see, they've been saying that you've paid these people, you've bought these people. Have you paid these people? Have you paid these 51 MLAs? How much have you paid them? Please tell Mr. Manojit Mandal.
They are going to say on national TV.
No, it's a serious charge. You made a charge. I'm letting her respond. You please hear her. She's speaking now. No, she's speaking now. You hear her out. Let her speak.
Everyone knows it.
Please let her speak, sir.
Nobody can speak like this.
You are asking her to acknowledge on TV. Is it possible?
You are far more intelligent than Maharashtra. If we were interested in lust for power, we would have done this right in 2019. Despite being 105 MLAs then, today we have 120 plus so many independent supporters who are coming from every forum. We are not interested in destroying the premise that we are here for development, serve the people of Maharashtra and to work in the best interest of all. What is, the underlying message? The underlying message is that in a political party, if there is a coup for reasons best known to them, you have to speak to those legislators to find out why they took a step, and if they did, if it is with the 2-3 reasons being, one is of course, as the whole country is so inspired by Prime Minister Modi and wanting Maharashtra to be on the development track, not to be derailed when it comes to infrastructure projects, and to serve the people of Maharashtra. This they have not understood, because for them lust for power and just the hot is something they will compromise ideology, philosophy.
No, until last evening, Shaina, until last evening, I'll bring in Manasvi Thapar and Kailash Adhikari. Until last evening. No, wait. Manojit Mandal, 1 minute. Manojit Mandal, 1 minute. Manojit Mandal, 1 minute.
The moral high ground.
Can I get the other panelists in? I'll give you a turn again. Manojit, I'll give you a full chance to rebut. I'll give you a full chance to rebut, because she was on a point. I want to take that point forward. Now she said, she spoke about the lust for power. Okay. Today there are two interesting comments. Okay, two. Interesting comment number 1, Kailash Adhikari. Uddhav Thackeray said they could have done the same thing in 2019. 1 minute. Yeah. I'm coming to you. I'm asking Kailash Adhikari. You can respond to Manasvi. I'm getting both of you in. Okay. Wait. You can speak. I'll give you a turn. So first he said they could have done this in 2019. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, until this morning, they were all saying, oh, Fadnavis is this, Fadnavis is that. Until yesterday, the same people were saying, Fadnavis is so power hungry. Today they're saying, oh no, Fadnavis has got a bad deal, oh no, Fadnavis this, that. You see how the script is also changing with every move. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to say, because they're really left with straws, clutching at straws this evening, I think. Kailash Adhikari.
Niranjan, firstly, no one has got a bad deal. Here, the Bharatiya Janata Party has done a fantastic job, I would call it, and kudos to them for making Eknath Shinde ji as a Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, see, Honorable Chief Minister has the numbers. In a democracy, numbers defines everything, Niranjan. And one thing I'd like to state, today morning a news came where the states were ranked by the center as per their ease of doing business. Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab all scored about 90%. Maharashtra was nowhere. I come from Maharashtra, and it was so sad for me to see. I am a Mumbaikar. Being the most industrialized state of this nation, being one of the most richest states which contributes maximum GST to the country, it was nowhere ranked. Now, the thing about the fact that why this could not be said in 2019. Naturally, what happened in 2019 was a shock to the entire party. And in 2020, you had COVID. You had 2 years of COVID. You had rigorous pandemic affecting. And naturally, one fine day, I'll just take 30 seconds more. Being in active politics, being in active, I'll just take 30 seconds more, Niranjan. I have been patient. Being in active politics, if you become a recluse, then naturally, one fine day, you'll have to face all this. And there's nothing wrong. In a democracy, if you have the numbers, you can form the government. And if you have the numbers, you can have the party as well. You just need the numbers.
I haven't seen Uddhav Thackeray go to Sena Bhavan as many times I have in the last 1 week, perhaps, as I have seen in the last, 1 year or 2 years.
Right.
Just an observation, Manasvi. You can take that point forward.
Niranjan, can I come in, please?
Yeah, you can. Shaina saying something, you can come in and Shaina will respond.
Yeah, Shaina ji said that lust for power, and if we could have done it in 2019, they had done that. Please give me uninterrupted time. 2019, 23rd November, in the mid of the night, they woke up the president and told the governor that let's form a government with NCP. Who was the deputy chief minister then? Ajit Pawar. And now, who's the deputy chief minister? Devendra Fadnavis. That is lust for power, and you should admit it, and it is good for them. You are winning states by hook or crook, by horse trading or not trading. You are winning it. Please give me uninterrupted time. Please don't interfere. And when you say that, please give me uninterrupted time. Why are you interrupting? When someone is talking factual, listen to them and then counter. That is the truth. 23rd November, you formed a government with Ajit Pawar, and that time that was a masterstroke. And even today, now you are the deputy chief minister. Even today is a masterstroke. Masterstrokes to you. That's not a problem. Now moving ahead, you further said that Prime Minister Modi is inspirational. Yes, he's inspirational, and with that inspiration, since 2014 till today, 23 allies of NDA have left. The last one was Goa Forward Party in 2021. 2020, Shirmohi Akali Dal left you. 2019, Shiv Sena left you. So why are your own allies leaving you? So you are saying that's not lust for power.
Between then, okay.
You are lusty for power.
Manasvi, what you said.
That's why you came in
I'll let her speak. I'll let Shaina, I'm tossing to you. I'm letting you speak, but I just wanted to make one correction. I wanted to correct you there. You said the truth is, well, let me tell you, you didn't say what happened before Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar swore in that morning. They took oath that morning, right? You didn't say what happened before that, right? Lust for power. Who fought with whom? Who formed a government with whom? And for what? Was that lust for power? Let Shaina NC come in and then I'll get Kishore Tiwari. Shaina NC.
Yeah.
I'll get Shaina NC.
Can I respond? You asked, you made a counter, so can I respond to you?
For power.
You made a counter, so can I respond to you?
No, I heard a term lust for power. I want Shaina NC to respond to that.
But that came from Shaina. That came from my sister Shaina ji. That's why I just repeated that word. So after Shaina ji speaks, give me a minute's time, please.
Yeah, okay. Kishore Tiwari is also wanting to come in. Yeah, Shaina NC, yes.
Listen to me. The best kind of example, Niranjan ji, is to go back and see who was with whom in alliance. Who fought elections with whom in alliance. You get married to one party, you're at the wedding reception, and then the bride chooses to run away with two different people for a honeymoon. Is that not called the lust for power? That is only desperation to be in power and devoid of all ideology or thought process or compromising only for the chair. And you give us a big sermonizing lecture. Please, if we were interested in lust for power, today even we can have a
please give me 30 seconds. I'll not take 1 minute.
Today even we can have Bharatiya Janata Party.
No, Shaina,
please give me 30 seconds.
We have shown statesmanship and we have shown, as our Prime Minister always says, he is the Pradhan Sevak at the center.
I had a very interesting moment on the debate.
Niranjan, give me 30 seconds.
We will continue to walk that path, get Maharashtra back to the progress, infrastructure project, fastest development, and not compromise with the people. What determines
you can, Mr. Tiwari, 1 minute.
Or a minority government? It's only numbers. And the numbers constantly asking the BJP, why did you...
No, you can, 1 minute.
Niranjan, this is not fair. You are giving her
1 minute. It doesn't work when all of you speak over each other. I request, Mr. Tiwari, can I request you not to speak over each other, please? Don't speak over each other. I'm giving everyone a turn to speak. Another interesting point in the debate, I just missed it. I should have stopped Manojit at that point. And Manojit, the TMC, who backs the TMC, made a very interesting point. He said the real icon of Hindutva is Uddhav Thackeray. TMC said the real icon of Hindutva is Uddhav Thackeray.
Yes.
Would the real icon of Hindutva take a cabinet decision to rename Aurangabad to Sambhaji Nagar on the last day, hours before he resigns, and rename Osmanabad and Aurangabad just 3.5 hours before he steps down? Kishore Tiwari, you can take that question. Real Hindutva waited for the last day when you know you're going to lose in just a few hours. I'll let Devendra Pai respond to you. Kishore Tiwari.
Let me ask Shaina NC, if you object with the bogus Sena, should I call the ED Sena or BJP Sena? That's the one thing you should reply. Secondly, I will ask you, naming the Aurangabad as a Sambhaji Nagar and Usmanabad as a Dharashu is a history. Let the BJP officially make it. No problem at all. We were in a coalition and minimum common program was not included. Renaming and all these things. And minimum common program was not included Savarkar's defaming also. So they exceeded their limit, Congress, and we have done the justice to the Maharashtrian and Hindu.
I want Devendra Pai to come in. Okay, Devendra Pai hasn't spoken. Devendra Pai, on that question, Karan, I'm just coming back to you. Devendra Pai.
The spokespersons backing Uddhav Thackeray remind me of that fox from the grapes or sour story which we heard in the childhood. The incidents of yesterday make Devendra Fadnavis a much bigger person than the post he is holding right now. Quoting from The Dark Knight, Devendra is indeed the CM which Maharashtra deserves, but maybe not the one it needs right now to steer clear of the petty politics of Shiv Sena and NCP, which they indulge in. The BJP understands that the government has to last till the 2024 Lok Sabha elections at least. The BJP has stolen from the Sena the opportunity of getting its people on the streets, accusing the BJP of stealing the Chief Ministership from Sena and also from the NCP by, stealing their anti-Brahmin Maratha card. So basically, both these spokespersons...
Devendra, one minute. Did you say... Devendra, I just heard a very interesting comment. 1 minute, he said Devendra... 1 minute. No, wait. He just said Devendra Fadnavis should join Shiv Sena. Which faction of Shiv Sena? Which faction of Shiv Sena? He's saying Devendra Fadnavis should join. Mr. Tiwari. That would be the funny moment. He's saying Devendra Fadnavis should join. Last I heard Mr. Uddhav Thackeray was saying he was backstabbed. Sir, Mr. Tiwari, at least sometimes, when your leader speaks, at least sometimes listen to him. He said this morning, I have been backstabbed by my own party. They've all gone. He said they've all gone. His right-hand man, Milind Narvekar, also reportedly gone. Reportedly.
Man who has been...
Sorry, what?
Milind Narvekar has taken the plane to take back the people. He is taking back the people. Need not to worry.
You're saying he's going now to bring back everyone. Okay. He's going back. He's crossing over to bring back everyone, you're saying. So he's going to go as a special agent and he's going to convert everyone and bring them back.
There are out of only 16 people have left. All will come back.
No, I have to give it to Manojit. Fantastic optimism. No, superb.
Yes.
Superb. Same optimism you had on day one. Same optimism.
Niranjan.
Same optimism from day one.
तो आप तो दुनिया पे कायम हो, उम्मीद पे दुनिया कायम है, किशोर जी आप तो दुनिया पे कायम हो.
Niranjan. Arey, madam, can I speak? Can I speak now? It's me now.
Yes. Manojit is coming in. I'll bring in Karan Verma and Kailash Adhikari.
History has taught us the Mirzafars have no place in politics. That was done in Bengal when Mirzafar betrayed the last ruler of Bengal by aligning with the East India Company. So will happen in Maharashtra. Only few of them, led by Shinde, will remain with BJP. Most of them will understand their mistake and come back. I repeat, Shiv Sena lies with Mr. Thackeray, the real face of Hindutva in Maharashtra. Face of tolerance, inclusivity and development. That is the real Hindutva coined by one Bengali intellectual way back in 1892 by the name of Chandranath Bosu, who coined the term political Hindutva. BJP.
Manojit, just want to say that I find it extremely interesting just as an observer, Manojit, just find it extremely interesting that you are backing for real Hindutva, which a term that the opposition has used in the last few years. Hindutva, they said, was a bad word. They said Hindutva was such a bad word, right? TMC saying real Hindutva is Uddhav Thackeray. Very interesting. Just an observation. Karan Verma is coming in.
Coined by Chandranath Bosu.
Yes.
Now can I speak? Niranjan.
Yeah, Karan Verma responding. I'll get in Manasvi after that.
The person who coined the word Hindutva. Can I answer?
Yes.
The person who coined the word Hindutva, Veer Damodar Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, was a person, Bala Sahab Thackeray and Uddhav, idolized all their life, and they had lobbied for a Bharat Ratna for him. When you make an alliance with a party like Congress that doesn't miss a single opportunity to insult Veer Savarkar, then you know who has betrayed Hindutva. When you let the sadhus get lynched and do not provide them extra security and say there was no communal angle, then you know who has betrayed Hindutva. When you walk out of the Rajya Sabha during the CAA, that is when you know all your life you had supported for the rehabilitation of Hindu refugees, but but you walk out of Rajya Sabha when CAA presented. That is when you know you have betrayed Hindutva. When you take Owaisi's support in the Rajya Sabha elections, that is when you know.
I want to give Manojit 20 seconds. I want to give Manojit 20 seconds. Manojit 20 seconds. I'll come across to you. 1 minute. Manojit 20 seconds. I'll come to Kishore Tiwari next. Manojit, yeah.
I think
you cannot reply to me on facts.
This
I've given you
person is not aware of the fact that the true history of Hindu was written by Chandranath Bosu in 1892. Savarkar was following him much later. So please correct your fact. That's history. If you don't know, you read it. There is nothing wrong in knowing history. It was coined by Chandranath Bosu.
Okay, I'm going to debate history in about 20 seconds. 1 minute. Can I request Shaina and C? 1 minute. Shaina and C, Karan Verma, Kailash Adhikari, Devendra Pai, Kishore Tiwari, Manasvi Tapar, Professor Manojit Mandal. I have to take 20 seconds. Exactly 20-second break. 20 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Just take a sip of water. We're back. 20 seconds.
Amity has been ranked among the top universities globally for producing the most employable graduates by the Times Higher Education UK. Yet another testimony to Amity's excellent placement record.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाइड क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Authorities in Pakistan will interrogate Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist Sajid Mir, who was arrested by the Pakistani agents.
Back on the debate now. When you lose the numbers, which you're likely to lose the numbers, Mr. Kishore Tiwari, and you don't have the numbers with you, Monday is the test, you are going to lose the numbers, and your best friend Rahul Narvekar, who you used to spar on the show, is going to be the speaker. He's going to be appointed the speaker on Sunday, and then on Monday they're going to win the test. What will you say on Monday? I want to know from you, Kishore Tiwari, when you lose the numbers on Monday on the floor of the House, which you're likely to, going by the situation right now, what will you then do or say? Can I get your response in advance, and I'll get Kailash Adhikari in after that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, first thing, I will congratulate my friend Rahul Gandhi for electing as a speaker. Then, if we lose the confidence, we will congratulate Devendra for his successful Operation Lotus with the 3,000 crore investment. But the purpose of his Lotus operation has not been served. And when he wanted to dump us, he has been dumped by the BJP. And BJP splitting the Congress will have splitting the.
So this is a very Sanjay Raut kind of an answer, sir. So you're starting to give answers like Mr. Sanjay Raut. So you're starting to give answers like Mr. Sanjay Raut. What was my question? What is your answer? What is my question? What is your answer?
I am not a Sanjay Raut.
No, that is why we call you on the debate, because you're not Sanjay Raut. That's why we call you on the debate, sir, because you're not Sanjay Raut. That's why we call you on the debate. Everybody likes you, Mr. Kishore Tiwari. That's why we call you on the debate, because you're not Sanjay Raut. I'm just kidding, okay? On a lighter note. Okay, let me get in Kailash Adhikari. Okay, Kailash Adhikari, if he's going to lose the party and the numbers eventually, that's the whole, everybody's seeing, that's the last chapter, I think, in this fight. What do you think, Kailash Adhikari?
Niranjan, as I said, that from what it is likely seen, the numbers go with the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena backed by Eknath Shinde ji. So government is lost. I mean, this is the writing on the wall. Now, with regards to party, they are also guided by numbers. Now, the party, the Karyakartas, the Shakha Pramukhs, the MPs that Shiv Sena has, they have double-digit MPs. The MPs that the Shiv Sena has, the MLAs that the Shiv Sena has, they have to unanimously decide now, And looking by what the wind of the current wind is, we all know that is also like a writing on the wall. And as I said in the beginning, when you're in active politics, your party, your people cannot have the complaint that, we couldn't meet. When Shiv Sena was in power, when a Shiv Sainik was a chief minister, why were the doors of Varsha closed for Shiv Sainiks? This is a burning question.
Absolutely. I think that's a fantastic question.
I'll add to that.
Okay, I'll get Manasvi after that. Manasvi hasn't spoken. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Karan. Yes, I'll get Shana. I'm getting you as well. I'm getting you in. Yeah, Karan, go ahead.
Niranjan, as far as getting the symbol and the flag of the party, it's going to be a long drawn battle. because we have two precedents available. One is the Chirag Paswan versus Pashupati for Lok Jan Shakti Party, and the other is AIADMK when Nalini and Jayalalitha competed for it. So Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, if he wants to save his party, he has to really go back to the drawing board and connect with his cadre and the pramukhs of the party. And I feel there is going to be a freeze on the symbol eventually, and it's going to split into two. So we are seeing a vertical split in the Shiv Sena in the coming months. I think that's inevitable because the EC is going to take some time to decide it. They are going to freeze the symbol eventually. So it's up to Uddhav Thackeray now if we can save the party.
Yeah. Manasvi wanted to come in. Yes, Manasvi, what did you want to say?
Yeah, Niranjan, if we go back to the history, since 1999, Shiv Sena has always been the elder brother of Maharashtra politics, and in the alliance with NDA also, Shiv Sena in Maharashtra have been the elder brother. In 2004 itself, Shiv Sena won 62 seats and BJP won 54 seats, followed by 45 and 46 later on in 2009. After 2014, there has been an unrest in Shiv Sena with the BJP because BJP suddenly took up the elder brother stuff with themselves, and they said that we are going to rule, and that is what happened in 2019. The seat sharing ratio and the commitment made with Uddhav Thackeray was not fulfilled. That is why Uddhav Thackeray had to go out of the alliance, and BJP formed a government with NCP. Followed by that, we had Agadi government, and now again a betrayal by BJP, and now you split the Shiv Sena actually with whatever powers.
How is it a betrayal? One minute. You're contradicting yourself. How is it a betrayal when they? No, you're contradicting yourself there. How is it a betrayal? Let me get in China. 1 minute, what are you saying it's a betrayal? How is it a betrayal? I mean, if anything, they've sent a message out with the Shiv Sainik as the chief minister. They've sent a strong message out. I don't know what you're saying, another betrayal. Shaina, you want to respond to that? Shaina, let me get in Shaina. Karan, just 1 second. Shaina, yeah, Shaina saying
brother,
yes.
small brother, very conveniently you cite examples till 2009. You don't say what happened in 2014, 2019, where not only did our vote share increase despite fighting less seats, we also had much more MLAs at 105, the single largest party. If at all, in this whole discussion, please discuss who is really the man of the match. It's Devendra Fadnavis.
Even
the magnanimity he has shown, the magnanimity the Bharatiya Janata Party has shown, and the opportunity that one has given with the only agenda which is development for the people of Maharashtra. If you are interested, as you all have been saying, oh, master stroke, Operation Lotus, all this is humbug. The real fact is that this is good politics where the Prime Minister leads in the center and we have a state that is trying to follow suit. We know that the lust for power was only by corrupt practices in 2019. And you are questioning the Bharatiya Janata Party today when we have shown nothing but the honest voice of the people of Maharashtra.
What you did in November 2019, madam?
No, 1 minute. Can I get it? Okay, let's look ahead. Let's look ahead. Okay, we're all forward-looking people, right? Hold on. 1 minute, Manasvi. Forward-looking people. My last question to Kishore Tiwari. Okay, let me make it a two-part question. 1 minute, two-part question.
Left NDA.
Two-part question. When was the last time, Kishore Tiwari, that Mr. Uddhav Thackeray went to the Sena Bhavan 3 times in 1 week? No answer. Okay. Let me ask you the second question. One minute.
It is
second question. What if he loses the party symbol?
Why?
No. The Constitution says.
If you have 2/3, you get the party symbol.
Party is not only. Only legislative party cannot decide. There are bodies up to the village level. There is the national executive and the parliament is also there. Our parliamentary board.
Okay, let's see where the story goes.
It is not possible to take away our symbol or a party.
No, it's fantastic, but I have to give it to Mr. Kishore Tiwari. When are you joining the Shinde camp? Are you going to Goa?
No, I am.
One MLC seat has been vacated. One MLC seat has been vacated by Mr. Uddhav Thackeray. We hear that there's a fight for that seat, and we are hearing Milind Narvekar. If I'm not wrong, Milind Narvekar could be fighting for that seat. Just hearing. Just FYI.
I will reply.
Okay, I'll give you last 10 seconds. I have to take a break. 10 seconds. I have to take a break.
For power, and I am an activist. I will never join anybody.
Let's see. Shaina, Karan, Kailash, Devendra, Mr. Tiwari, Manaswi, and Professor Manojit Mandal. Thank you for joining us on the burning question. Arnab coming up next with the debate at 9 p.m. Thank you. Maha battle for the Shiv Sena legacy.
हा तसा शिवसेनेचा मुख्यमंत्री नाही, कारण शिवसेनेला बाजूला ठेवून शिवसेनेचा मुख्यमंत्री होऊ शकत नाही.
Will the Shinde Sena emerge as the real Sena? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
Where the software engineer meets the smart market analyst.